everyone, it's Ria with today's message from the heart, and I already shuffled the cards. The one that popped out today and presented itself is this little one here. Very pretty little seaweed formation of a heart. I love it. I love the little foamy bubbles. I love just I like it when the hearts have flair to them. Very expressive. This one looks very expressive. It's got different shoots of sea. Just seeing if it's different. Yeah, there's a couple different types in here. You get that skinny, long, kind of bladey looking grass, and then you get the one with the little like shoots off it. And it's in a nice atmosphere, nice and smooth sand, almost glassy. Like, you know, when it's really smooth and glassy and there's a film of water. And I like the little like cross here where it's just kind of grounding to Mother Earth. All right, today's message from the heart from Mother Earth, and Mother Earth is one with our own heart energy because we're all one. I will read the message. And the title is called Lighthouse. As you shine your individual light, it illuminates paths for others so that they may find their way. We are all connected through the love and light of Source. What you do for yourself is always reflected in others. So this card is just saying, hey, be the lighthouse that you are. Shine the love and the light within your heart, which is the very source of love and light energy. It's creator energy. The heart is your connection to divine energy, the divinity within you. And when you connect and when you focus on that heart energy of the divinity of who you are and your highest joy, your highest frequency, your highest truth, you are shining that light of Christ consciousness on earth. You are the Christ consciousness. Everyone is. When you tune into that light, you are bringing forth the light of Christ consciousness onto earth. And what you're focusing on, your frequency, your vibration, you are creating that. You are creating that in your reality. And you don't have to worry about like imposing your light on others or helping others to see the light per se in a direct imposing kind of way. You don't need to save others. You save others through saving yourself. When you connect to that light, and that light, I mean, I know sometimes it seems kind of abstract, love and light, very cliche, but that light is actually that which you are, that which makes you special, that which you have brought to earth to express. And that light is always found in what makes you happy. What are you excited about? What are you passionate about? For that is the very lighthouse that stores those gifts to be expressed, things that make you happy. And because we are all connected through the light, through our hearts, where all of our hearts are speaking, even though you don't hear it, they're all affecting one another. And when one person is tuned into their heart, that can be reflected, that can be tapped in, tuned into by that which is those who are in your outside world. You are helping illuminate the light of the greatest energy of creator, of source, of God, when you are tuned into your own happiness, your own excitement, that which brings you joy, that which you feel like lost in, that which makes you feel like a little kid again with no worries and freedom. Because real freedom is just the ability to be yourself, to express yourself with no fear, without worrying of judgment, without fear in the world. And when you focus on that which makes you happy, that is dear to you in your heart, that which you have a pull to do, you are shining your light, you are focusing that in your reality, and you are creating that. There's a lot of talk now going on about the event, and the event is, you know, a flooding of these higher energies to anchor us into 5D reality. It's supposed to be a flood, a wave of energy that just is kind of like what the Bible describes as rapture, just going to take you into that higher vibration and frequency. And what you get out of it is what they say is what you focus on. If you're in a frequency of fear, that's exactly what you're going to get out from the event. Or if you're focused in love and trust and connected to your heart, that's what you'll get from the event, an elevation, a shift into a new reality of heaven on earth. Well, you are that event on a daily basis. I think the event and all what people are talking about, I don't want to say it's symbolic because I believe, we create events as a mass consciousness too, to experience that we've collectively agreed upon. But you are creating that event or an event every single day of your life. You are deciding to choose in fear, what you want to focus on, or to choose in love. And when you just are so adamant and you're so focused and you are determined that you're creating love and light and focusing on that, and you're going to step into that which makes you happy, you are creating an event, a huge shift. And it's okay if not everybody else around you is experiencing what you are, because you are responsible for you. You're responsible for your experience. But through living that, paradoxically, you are giving them an opportunity to see the light also and to tune into their own light. It's like everything on the outside, every situation or every little event, it's all a reflection of what your energy is, what your frequency is. And I think that there is a lot of talk of the event happening right now because more of us are focused on the light, and it's getting into a greater collective consciousness, and we will create that, but you're creating it every moment. Every moment, if you choose what you choose to believe in. Do you choose to believe in fear? Do you choose to believe in doomsday? Are you focusing your energies on the news? Are you focusing it even on the negative spiritual stuff you hear on YouTube channels and stuff, of all the stuff you got to watch out for, all the bad things that are being done to us, all the manipulation that we're receiving, all the chemtrails, all the everything, all the stuff to watch out for? But if you're choosing that, you're still bringing that into your reality because you're choosing it. But if you decide to choose and say, hey, enough is enough. I am taking ownership of my life and I'm taking ownership of my reality, and I'm going to create, darn it, what I want to create. I'm going to see what I want to see. I'm not going to see what others want me to see. I'm not going to see what other people's fears are. I'm going to see and tune in to the love and the light that I am, and that's what I'm going to create. And that's exactly what you do. You are the event. You are the light. You are the God. You are the creator. You are everything, and everything that you are, all your energy, everything you're focused on is projected into the outside world, the 3D world, the physical manifestations of what you see. And the more and more and more that you just shine your light, tune into your heart energy, the more you will create that. And then the old world, the old ways, they'll be forgotten. You won't even relate to those anymore. Things that you used to worry about even as a kid or as a teenager or a year ago, you're going to look back and say, boy, that served me. I had to go through that, but boy, that was kind of silly because look at the life I'm living now. And as you tune into that, you keep creating it. But sometimes you don't notice those shifts, those differences, because they've been so gradual. But if all of a sudden you take a leap in your mind of 10 years ago, where were you then as a consciousness, and where are you now? Then you can see the huger gaps, the huger shifts you've taken. But on a daily basis, sometimes we take all that for granted because it's so gradual in a lot of cases. And then sometimes they're not. Sometimes an event in one day can change your entire life. But it's all, it's all to expand our consciousness. And that's what you are doing. You are a lighthouse. And it's not a selfish thing to live your reality, because as you live your reality and your truth and the light and express that, it gives others the opportunity to reflect that back to you, because you are even creating the It's amazing. You're even creating you're recreating the reflections you get back from others. So as you expand your light and you are tuned into it and you're living it authentically and you're living it in trust and love, the people in your world are going to reflect that back to you, because everything is reflected back to you, the energy that you are. But don't feel bad if you see so-called negative energy reflected back to you, because those could just be little gaps in you that need to be released, little tiny things that have to be magnified back to you so that you can realize it, so that it does make an impact, so that you do just take a little look within of maybe a tiny little fear, a little nugget that you're still holding on to that needs to be released. And a lot of times it's, it's symbolic. You could see somebody really, one day you run into, you're feeling good, that all of a sudden out of nowhere an angry person crosses your path and lashes out at you. It could just be a tiny little nugget of energy that you're still mad at yourself about, that you're just kind of ignoring, but maybe it just needs to be released. Something about yourself you're mad at, which, acceptance is the key. Acceptance is the key to peace and happiness, and knowing everything that you are is serving you. It's serving you, but it doesn't mean it always has to serve you. So there's times to let go and to shift into that new energy. All right, so this little heart here, just trying to find any symbolism in it. Obviously, it's always to do with emotion on the beach. It's to do with stuff obviously within your heart, and connecting to that. And to me, even the little foam on here, it looks bright. It looks like a little lighthouse of a heart. The foam in here, the little bubbles, can be little expressions, little energy balls within you that maybe need to be expressed. They're based in, it's moisturous, so it's based on an emotion that maybe you need to express, a bubble that needs to be popped, it needs to be released in order to shine your light even brighter. And as you do that, and all the different aspects represented by all the little different parts of the plant, different aspects of yourself as you express them, again, you're always bringing that, you're manifesting it in the physical reality onto Mother Earth. And this too, it's always like receiving information, almost like a little antenna. You're receiving information from above, which is really from within. But the pointing up is representative of higher frequencies and higher energies to bring forth and to express. And all the little pieces, to me, almost can also represent people in your life that you are affecting. All the little tiny shoots of the seaweed seed are people that you're affecting with your love. And I don't even know if you're really affecting them, or they're just reflecting back that which you are. So I guess it's kind of a paradox. It's kind of like you are and you aren't. It's this and that. All right, guys, hopefully this sheds a little light on your focal point for today to connect with your heart energy. It's just, you are a lighthouse, and you create any event in your life, not just this big massive event that's happening, which people predict different events with different labels throughout the ages. And you are the event. You are creating your events every day, whether they're little or whether they're big. And this card is just saying, hey, choose love over fear. Watch what you're focusing on, and just, shine your light. Shine your light. You're the one living your light. You're the one living your life. It doesn't matter what anyone else says about it, because they're not living it. When someone is irritated about the light you're shining, it's just probably because it reminds them they are not shining their light. They might not be living in alignment, in a fluid alignment of what they really want to be living and expressing. All right, guys, thank you. Have an awesome day.